we gonna kill something now? Come on, maybe? Something small. Anything. Huh?
Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, we have the key to get into this part of the tomb. We had to fight quite a few guardians to get that key, and we took all of their magical loot. We're going to enjoy selling that later. But that is later. We can't get to selling things until we have the Claw of the Black Leopard. So let's open this door with the key that we were given and move further in. This looks like a final room if ever I've seen one. No traps that I can see. But there's a trap. Yep, there is a trap. That's probably going to keep going off if I'm not careful. Yep, they're right there. That one's gone, and that one's gone. Examples of traps that don't disappear when they're set off. Let's move forward. Also, there's a level up here that I completely missed. Marvellous. You've gained a 7th level spell. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. Now, the 7th level spells are really powerful. You have Resurrection here. It returns a character to life. It also heals them so that they are ready for adventuring right away. I believe they're pretty much at full health. We also have Confusion, Earthquake, Finger of Death, Firestorm, Gate. Gate is a really powerful spell. It summons a pit fiend to attack the foes of the caster. Though, everyone needs protection from evil on them, so that the Pit Fiend doesn't attack. If the caster fails to protect themselves, the Pit Fiend will rip the caster apart, and then feast on their remains. Not great. Greater Restoration, really good. Regeneration, really good. Sunray might be useful here, but to be honest, I think we probably want... Ooh, Regeneration is also really good. 3 hit points per second. Let's actually have Regeneration memorized right now. As for everything else, we have another 5th level spell. I think Flame Strike might be useful there. An extra 4th level spell. I think another negative plane protection will be useful there. And nothing else. Hopefully we won't need those right away. We might need them right away. Let's step forward very carefully, because there are going to be more traps. I know there are... Ooh, hello! There's just someone coming to walk over to us.
Who dares defile the resting place of Nan Kong Chi?
I think we found who we're looking for, and the music has swelled up upon this encounter. Let's be honest and direct. Maybe this will help. It probably won't. I am Terry Coleman, O wise and noble one. I come seeking the claw of the Black Leopard.
Yes, I'm sure all we need to do is ask for it nicely and he'll hand it right over.
Stranger things have happened.
You sought the Black Leopard's claw, but have found only death.
Hurrah for that. Oh wait. No hurrahs. Well, you're going to try and attack us, which means we need some Korgan Simulacrum. We'll also ready a Bless spell, why not? Once the, there we go. Once the Simulacrum's there, we shall get a Haste spell going. You're going to start casting things, and then we're going to have you go and use Berserk. You go and use Berserk. You attack.
I am yours to command.
You are going to keep casting. You're going to attack.
What is it now?
You can fire off that, and you can fire off that. Let's go. We also want you to use this. Actually, just attack. There we go. You're going to use that. Actually, I don't think I had you use that. So, you're actually not... ooh! That's not so good. That, I believe, is a blade barrier. Could you, instead of casting that, cast that? That would be nice. Then again,
Where it is.
didn't really help you, did it?
Totally made.
No, that didn't help you.
Enough. I'm
You
walking.
thought you could defeat us, but no. No, you couldn't.
Whatever you want.
So, we pretty much dealt with this. We could rest if we want to. Let's rest. Unfortunately, that means that you take that berserk damage right after the resting is concluded. So you know what? We'll rest again. Can't hurt to rest for another 8 hours. If anything,
I'm busy, okay?
it
I'm
means
busy.
that time passes so that we'll get another Da'ani's Hold quest faster. I think the objective of our quest is right here.
That's the best.
So
you can
let's see if there are any traps here. I'm going to guess that there are going to be traps. No? It's not even locked.
If that is what you want.
I think that's what we want. The claw of the black leopard.
That went well.
It could have gone worse.
We have the claw. I'm alive and free. I'm inclined to think of this as a win. Let's get out of here.
Free to do whatever L wills.
You have a problem?
I dislike facing dire peril for the benefit of anonymous figures giving orders from the shadows.
I didn't make you come here. Nobody put a knife to your throat.
I wouldn't let a friend face danger alone.
Friends? Is that what we are?
I'd hate to think I fought vampires and mummies on account of an enemy.
Friends is it then? Now be silent. Tomb walking requires some concentration.
We could have potentially stayed behind to fight all of the ghosts, but we're going to keep our word and not kill them. After all, they're just doing their job. Admittedly, they're now guarding the tomb of somebody that's been absolutely destroyed by us, but they won't know that, will they? It's not like they're going to go check. Ah. Hang on. It's day.
What would you have me
Didn't
do?
want that to go wrong. So, what are we doing with this? The Claw of the Black Leopard is a bejeweled rod that was once wielded by Nankung Chi, High Priest of the Black Leopard cult. With the rod, Nankung Chi was able to summon a demonic spirit cat to slay his foes. Nankung Chi was eventually defeated by the legendary Tan Chin and his blood brother, Ko Wan, when Tan Chin shattered the links of ivory chain that bound the panther to Nankung Chi's will. While the rod can no longer summon the panther, it still retains a powerful aura of magic. So it's not something that's actually useful for us right now.
I'm watching your back.
And I don't think there's anything more we can do here right now.
If you say so.
I'm sure we'll hear eventually from L that he wants our services once again, or more accurately, Hexaat services, which means our services. But while we're here, we might as well go and sell a few things and see what you have to sell. Probably nothing important. And who are you? This is not a place I typically go to in Joaquin's Promenade. There are people to talk to that I never really interact with.
You'll find no better prices in Arm. I guarantee it.
Hello, lady. Would you care to purchase some of my high-quality merchandise this afternoon? Let's see what you have. You have not a lot that's especially good. This is all generic, non-magical stuff, with the exception of some bullets +1 and a couple of potions. Okay, nothing really valuable there. If we're going to be talking to people that we can buy things from, we might as well switch over all of our stuff for the purposes of getting our charisma up. But
If that's what you want.
we'll wait on that. I want to talk to you and see that there is a all but ruined building there. Hello.
Nothing's worse than a cheating kobold.
All elves should be hunted down and put to death. I swear it shall be done. I imagine you're there for the purposes of a quest, but we're not going to talk to you more to find that out. Instead, we're just going to leave. Okay, do you have to go all the way around? No, there's a way to go in right here. Marvellous.
Glory of Arm.
Now let's go and sell a couple of things. Also, let's look at this. The store behind this door is small and sells only sundries, trinkets, foodstuff, or other goods of no real interest or value. At least to us. Now let's pop inside, sell a few things. I don't know why the music has endured here when it normally doesn't, but we'll just get things done. And of course, when I said that I should have switched out the things to get my charisma up, I didn't actually do that, did I? Silly me! I really should have done that. There we go! Borrowing Dawn's hat. Now, we're much better able to sell things. Look at all of the money we're going to get here. Couple of thousand there, that's 3,000. And what else do we have in here that we want to get rid of? The answer is... we might as well get rid of the Wand of Magic Missiles. We're never actually going to use it, are we? I'm always going to forget. Gifts of Peace, the Stiletto, the Skin of the Ghoul. I don't think I'm ever actually going to use that, so we'll get rid of that. The Cloak of Protection. We can get rid of one suit of full plate. Cloak of Protection, probably never going to use. The Sling here, not going to use that either. The Water's Edge, not really useful for us. The Full Plate plus 1, 2,000, 500, 1,000, 750. We're slowly piling up all that money again, and you know what? I think I'll actually keep the Sword of Chaos, just for nostalgic purposes. Now let's go through here and see if there's anything in here that we really want to get rid of. Anything super valuable? There is a Wyvern Call. Burning Hands, Disintegrate, Power Word, Sleep. You know what? I think I'll actually keep all of the scrolls. The scrolls could be useful if we just need to cast them on the off chance we get into a bit of a pickle. So, we're done with that. Now, is there an inn here? There is the Den of the Seven Veils, the Spell Store, the Den of the Seven Veils. That is a place that we haven't been into. And I think that place is actually important for one thing. Mainly, Corgan being in the party. And there's you, the bouncer, for that establishment. We might have to talk to that bouncer as well. I'm just examining things that are in the area, because I haven't done that yet. There's not much more we can do in this chapter, so looking into things like this place, worth doing now. Oh, I think this is where I want to be to do something. Oh, yes. Let's switch this wrong item type. Yep, we can't put that on our wrists. That's very true. So, we'll put this back on, and I think we want to pop upstairs.
Whatever you want.
Oh yes, we want to pop upstairs. And for no particular reason, we're going to ready a simulacrum, and we're going to get haste ready. Why am I doing this? Well, you can get into a fight here. But with Corgan in the team, it's pretty much guaranteed, as you'll see soon enough. We're going to have you stay out here, you stay here, you stay here, and we're...
bad enough without ye bothering me.
Ha! If it isn't the mighty Corgan, as brash as you please. You've a mighty gall-blood axe to walk in the open with your chin high. Ha! If it isn't me old friend, Menkar Pebble Crusher. I'll walk where I like, you stunted excuse for a dwarf, and there be nae thing you can do about it. Of all the bloody insults hurled at me, this be the blackest. You're a traitorous, backstabbing liar, Corgan. After a double cross like yours, I'd be surprised you've nae fled for the hills. What? This is the Corgan you speak of, Menkar? Smoliv will ring down righteous blows upon this dwarf for his foulness. Whoops! Smelly's getting mad, Papa. Smelly's getting mad. Come on, you tell your stinking, fart-smelling imp to stop calling me Smelly. The name be Smoliv Orcslicer. If he does say it again, I'll smash him into impish goo. Papa! Papa! Smelly be threatening me again! Threatening! Calm yourself, Pookie. As for you, you barbarian knucklehead, threaten my familiar once more, and you'll spend the rest of the evening as a toad. Am I understood? You dare besmirch the honor of Smalaf Orc Slicer Mage? Smalaf will crush your... Enough, blasted! Corgan, you either coughs up the gold I be owed, or there'll be blood between us. Decide, and decide quickly. There'll be nothing to decide, Menkar. I've nae to fear of your yellowed belly. Come and be cleaved in two, if you've got courage. I've got two of me, so I can cleave you in four. What? Simulacrum. I say no more. So be it. Come, friends, let us teach this cur the meaning of true honor. Oh no! We're in combat with some people that really aren't a threat to us, considering the fact that this is a fight you can have immediately upon starting the chapter. There's a fireball. We're going to move everyone in right now and see that we are dealing with Sorceress Ammon, Smarlev Orc Slicer, Brennan Riesling, who never even said anything to us, and Menkar Pebble Crusher. I will leave the two Corgans to deal with Menkar. You can deal with this person, you can deal with this person, and we will fire sling bullets at Brennan. This shouldn't take too long. And you, I think, disappeared rather than died, so we'll just wait for you to resurface. That's it. I'm not dying for your simple stupidity, Menkar. Brennan Riesling has better things to do than count your arrogant pride. And you're going to leave, and you know what? I'll let you go. No need to try and kill you. Ooh, actually, you're taking a fair amount of damage, but we can just heal all that up. And you're gone, and you're here now. Well, you've made a poor decision deciding to fight us, haven't you? Yep, you're gone. And what items did we get for doing this? Well, this is a very good source of a suit of full plate right at the beginning of the game. We're going to get you to walk in so that you can pick up all the magical stuff. Hide armor, that's not really useful. The two-handed sword might be decent. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know what the two-handed sword is. As for everything else, that is a normal helmet. One of these is going to be very familiar. The Cursed Berserking Sword. Remember that from Baldur's Gate 1? Here it is, back in our possession. This is a cursed sword which performs perfectly under every test, save the heat of battle. Upon entering combat, the wielder will immediately go berserk, killing everything within reach until either calming down or falling unconscious. A very powerful sword, but one must decide whether or not it is worth the risk. Even once the battle fury has ended, this sword can only be removed via an exorcism using a remove curse spell. It makes you go berserk, and it can only be removed by remove curse, as it said. But it is a +3 weapon, and so early on, that's really useful. Here is the Whisperers of Silence. While hidden or invisible, the wearer is non-detectable by magical means such as detect invisibility or scrying. This is a pretty decent cloak, but we don't really have anyone that can use it except for Hexaat, when she is not having to wear the Cloak of Dragomir. As for this is a Warhammer +1, and this is a Wand of Lightning. So in general, not a bad haul of stuff. The suit of full plate is quite nice to see. The best thing, of course, is the experience that we gained. Every little bit of experience does help, and we'll certainly be selling all of that stuff before we're done. There is one more place I would really like to go and explore before we leave this chapter. And yes, we will eventually leave the chapter. The final thing I want to consider looking into is Warden's Keep. And the, well, that's a haul that was worth putting a trap to guard, wasn't it? 4 arrows. A mighty trove. This is a little more valuable. 200 gold and a scroll. And 3 gold, and that there. We want to pass that over there, pass this over here. Once you identify it, because you can definitely identify that, you're really running out of space here. We're going to make space soon enough, don't worry.
What would you have me do?
Is there anything else that we can open? No! No, there isn't.
Of course.
And when we come back, folks, we will go to the Warden's Keep and give that a bit of a look. We won't be able to get through all of it right now, but we can certainly make a start, and we can't rest here, of course.
I am yours
If we want to
command.
rest here, we're going to have to buy a room. We should probably heal up that wound. You took a fair amount of damage. And that's surprising considering that your armor class is -7. That just says that this person here was really good at fighting. To be fair, he was armed with a berserking sword, so he's going to hit quite hard. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.